Good afternoon, everyone. This afternoon, we are going to discuss a subject about the responsibility, obligation of the students. Title of the subject is SSR, Students' Social Responsibility. Look, a society just cannot survive, just cannot prosper or flourish without having qualitative students, without having diligent, disciplined, dedicated students. When these dedicated and disciplined students grow up, become adults, they are going to be disciplined, dedicated, and diligent teachers, professors, businessmen, engineers, lawyers, etc. Quality begins at home. Proverb says the quality begins at home. When you are young, the quality sprouts. All the qualities sprout when you are young. We have a saying in our vernacular language, Balakna pag, panama vartai jai. Parents can understand what kind of child he is going to be grown up. He will be a good, credible, diligent, disciplined adult, or he is going to be rogue and rowdy, alia mobalia, jamalia, shumba nishumba, chanda and munda. What kind of person is going to grow up when he is adult? Every single thing can be indicated in your creed, in your parana. Social responsibility does not actually rest upon the leaders, but every one of us, no matter what we are, no matter what kind of profession or vocation we are in, we have some social responsibilities. We can say BSR, businessmen, social responsibility, teachers, TSR, teachers' social responsibility, doctors' social responsibilities. We are going to cover every single thing, one thing at a time, every day, as the time permits us. I have actually carved 4 points out of that. Number one is, nations are built by students, whether you believe it or not. But nations are all built by students only. Think about Narendra Modi in 1973-74, he was the leader of a student. He was a leader of the student in the entire Gujarat, and every student of Gujarat used to venerate him in the Nirman time. So look, at the age of 1920, he was a leader. Today, at the age of 70, he is also a leader. He was a leader then, he built the nation, he built the Gujarat, and he is the leader today, building India. So nations are not built by roly-poly, rogue and rowdy, Tom, Dick and Harry type of students or teachers or people. Number two, society prospers because of the quality students. Quality students. Say, for example, you have done your MBA, you have done your doctorate, and you are going to go into teaching. You are going to turn your college into university, like Noble University started out as a college. But most of the people in administration, in the management, in academia are all quality students. Where quality students are still quality people, and they turn entire their college into university. After MBA, you go into the banking. You are going to turn the bank better bank. You enter into any kind of company, you are going to build that company a better company, more profit-making company, more volume churning company. So society does not prosper because of the rogue and rowdy, useless, redundant quality of students. Ignoramus. Students cannot contribute anything in building in constructing the society, but they always contribute in destruction of the society. They destroy it. Number 3, peace and tranquility prevails because of the learned students. Wherever the students are learned, whatever the society, whether it's Canada or Australia, whether it is Pakistan or Afghanistan, wherever the learned students are, peace and tranquility would prevail. But wherever rugged, rowdy, violent, barbaric type of students are there, like you see in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, don't think about tranquility would prevail. Peace and tranquility would only be sprouting where students are all learned students. Point number 4, students' social responsibility makes a giant difference in the cultivation of the society. Don't expect society will be cultivated by me or you, by Narendra Modi or by Mukesh Ambani or Ratan Tata or Birla Bajaj or Ajim Premji. They are not going to build. They are not going to cultivate the society. They have done their part. They have cultivated their society in their time. Now this is the different time. In this time, if you want to build a society, then you have to have very learned, very peaceful, talented, skilled, highly educated, knowledgeable students with 5 kinds of knowledge presented by Gita. Gita said there are 5 kinds of knowledge. There is no 6th kind. If you are going to have 5 kinds of knowledge, you have everything. Those 5 kinds of knowledge, number 1, first one is declarative knowledge, second is procedural knowledge, third is heuristic knowledge, fourth is meta knowledge, fifth is empirical knowledge. I do not believe, I'm not willing to believe, or I'm not prepared to believe at all, because I've been in education academia for the last 25 years, and I know the quality of students from the very close quarter. I'm not willing to believe that any of the Indian students today in the 21st century has 5 kinds of knowledge, not even 1 kind of knowledge, not even declarative knowledge. Student means those who are dangling their degrees everywhere. They are degree holders. They don't have any kind of knowledge. They went for 7 years or 10 years or 5 years or 15 years or 20 years in any kind of academia, any kind of alma mater, but they went over there to get the degree. When they are in second sem, you ask them the question about the first sem book, and they would not know a thing about it. I have done it almost every day. I have tested my student, I have gauged my student, I have assessed my student by asking the same kind of question. That you are in third sem BBA, right? All right, tell me, what did you learn last year? Nothing. They don't want to learn. They disdain learning. They don't care about learning. They care about degree, the piece of paper their parents pay 2 to 3 lakh rupees. They got MBA, but nothing at all. They are ignoramus. They are not ignorant. They are ignoramus. They are the king and emperor of ignorant troops, ignorant lot. So that is what is the student's social responsibility. They must learn the best. They must work the best. They must create the best. They must produce the best. They must prosper the society the best possible way they know. And that is SSR. Tomorrow we are going to cover TSR, Teachers' Social Responsibilities. If you are interested, if you have mind to understand all these things, if you have heart to seek all those things, if you have soul to be satisfied with knowledge and education, and if you have humanity and tendency for knowledge, then you join me. Otherwise, do whatever your heart desires. Thank you very much for listening. See you again tomorrow. Until then, God bless everyone on this planet. Amen.